it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? So, today we're going to talk about our neighbor, Reaper of Sheoldred. So, this guy is a 2/5 for 5 mana with Infect. And he says whenever a source deals damage to Reaper of Sheoldred, that source's controller gets a poison counter. Now, nobody's going to want to do damage to him, right? Of course not. So I'm going to have to make them want to do damage to him. And how do you do that, you'll ask? Well, I will surely tell you. You might have seen it, so take a guess. Yep, redirecting damage to it. And of course, the damage doesn't come from Nomads in Core. The redirect damage comes from the original source, which would be, I don't know, one of their creatures fighting mine, or one of their creatures attacking me that I block with. Just anything that tries to deal damage to the Nomads in Core is going directly to the Reaper of Sheoldred. I've also got the Warrior in Core in there that redirects damage. And got the Shaman in Core in there that redirects damage. And I can make somebody do damage to the Shaman in Core. So, if somebody's doing damage to someone else's creature, I can pay a colorless and a white and make the damage go to this guy. So they got to be real careful about who they choose to target. But yeah, the Encores were perfect for Reaper of Sheoldred. So you'll notice that the Warrior Encores are all small. 1/1, 2/2, 1/2. So I got a lot of hate on big creature cards in there. One being Retribution of the Meek, destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater, or the old wording on this Visions card, bury. Got Disparks in there, exile target permanent with mana value 4 or greater. Usually big creatures got big mana costs. Unlike Reaper of Sheoldred, makes her unique, or him, whichever you want to call it. I got the Wanderer in there to exile target creature with power 4 or greater, and also I can prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to me and other permanents I control. So if I choose to, I can prevent it. Sometimes I don't want to play the Wanderer because that could stifle the whole deck. But there are times when I'm without the Reaper of Sheoldred, and she comes in handy. I also got the Meek Stone in there. Got one from 4th edition and one from Revised. Just so bigger creatures can untap and my creatures are free to do what they want. Reaper of Sheoldred's got a big ass end on him. So I got Hultai in there to gain some life. And I can also make him do damage equal to its toughness, which would make him give 5 poison counters if I choose to attack with him. I've got Rogue's Passage in here just for that purpose. Only takes 2 turns of attacking with Reaper of Sheoldred while Hultai is out to get rid of an opponent. So why not? And just in case my Reapers get in the graveyard, I can always just get him right back. I got a couple Graceful Restoration in there. And I've got Dusk to Dawn. So I can return all my stuff to the battlefield because all my creatures are small. If things get sticky, you can just destroy everything. And I'll be able to get mine back. Deadly Tempest is also another way to clear the board. And make them hurt for losing all their creatures. I got some spirit bonds in there just for when I play the warrior cores. I can just make a flyer just in case somebody's got big flyers to come at me with. And I threw Soul New Phyrexia in there just in case there's just too much damage for the Reaper to take. I can make him indestructible to end a turn. This is a shiny angel. I threw her in there because she was just one of my new cards. Plus, she did kinda what I needed her to do. She gets target creature cards with mana value 2 or less from her graveyard to the battlefield. 2 of them. So that will get the warrior and cores, but it won't get Sheoldred, Reaper Sheoldred back. Sweet little deck. Makes people really think about what they're targeting and who they're hitting. A lot of the time, we all just sit there and stare at each other for a while, so it kind of draws the game out. But it's an enjoyable game because you really have to think. And of course, 4 outer ends. Why not? It's a black and white deck. I can exile any non-land permanent I choose. It's a pretty liberating deck. It gives me lots of freedom. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you soon.